Hello again from ECF Composites. In this video we're going to show you how we made the head for our sci-fi mutant bee costume. First we had sculptor and artist Neil Sims sculpt the head using Chevant modelling clay. Now that the sculpt is complete, we created a retaining wall at the bottom of the sculpt which will collect any excess silicone and create a return flange on the mould. We used RTV 3481 Solastic silicone and pour the mixture over the head completely. Using a brush we guide the silicone into all the detailed areas. Repeat this again once the first coat is cured. Once cured, we mixed up another batch of silicone, this time with an RTV Thixo added, to create a thickened silicone compound. We apply this, being careful not to trap any air between our detail coat and the thickened mixture. Repeat again with another thickened mixture once the first coat is cured, and this time add some pre-formed silicone registration keys while the silicone is still wet. Now that the silicone's cured, we need to make a template from cardboard to create our former for our split fibreglass jacket. Cover the former with parcel tape or sellotape and fill any gaps between the former and the silicone mould with plasticine. We're now ready to lay fibreglass to make our supporting fibreglass jacket. Refer back to our other video, creating a complex fibreglass part from a silicone mould, on how to do this. Now that we have our fibreglass jacket complete, drill holes and use nuts and bolts to secure the jacket each time it's used. Now remove the fibreglass jacket and the silicone mould from the sculpt. Use polyester resin, pigmented or a gel coat to coat the inside of the mould, leave to cure and then fibreglass. Once cured, remove the mould to reveal your final cast. The antenna was also sculpted from Chevant clay and then submerged halfway into a bed of softer clay. A channel was then sculpted into the base of the soft clay. Using more Chevant clay, we created a long former running parallel to the antenna. This will form an air evacuation channel. This is so when we pour the silicone down our mould, the silicone will also run up the evacuation channel and allow air to escape. Without this channel, you'll have air trapped in your cast. Then create some small indentations in the base to form registration keys, and that will help our two halves of our mould lock together and line up perfectly. We then create a wall all around using cardboard fixed with hot glue to bond and create a watertight seal. A polyester resin thickened with talc is then poured into the mould former and left to cure. Once cured, we remove the cast. Then with some clay we formed a pour spout and applied release agent, ready to repeat the process for the other half of the mould. Once the two halves are finished and cured, we can dig out all the clay, pop the two halves back together, wrap the mould in cling film and tape, which will ensure no silicone leaks out the side of the mould. We poured silicone into the mould and placed our wire armature inside once the mould was filled. After the silicone is cured overnight, we removed the mould. The excess silicone was removed and any marks from the mould seam were sanded off. The wire allows for the antenna to be bent into any shape or direction we require. Then all that was left to do was paint the head and install the antenna. In our next video, we'll show you how we cast the latex mutant hand glove. Thanks again for watching this video. Don't forget all the materials used can be purchased on our website at ecfibreglasssupplies.co.uk or just search East Coast Fibreglass. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.